cars clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville.
That means they have
a few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Lebanon James. Lebanon James. Lebanon. Lebanon James. I'm pretty sure you heard that shit from me. You didn't come back.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
You put the broadcast up. Swagadelic. That bitch fast, bro.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack.
Bye. Tell him, Sway, but stop playing with him. Stop playing with him. Cool.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Oh, shit.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Jackson, he's going to sling this deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jamario Davis. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I dropped my controller and made me jump outside.
Damn. Stop. Move.
And the penalty, it helps a little, but they'll still have to navigate a 3rd and 9 now.
Move.
From the gun, Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. If that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
They had a lot of people on trade block, though. They had a lot of people on trade block right now.
Now they'll throw with Brees. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Everything I did was Tyler.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Yeah.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Now the Auburn product, Corey Graham. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Here we go. Set. 47. Your track.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Now it's Jackson. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. This is Fournette. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Yo, my
He
nigga
will be
name is
close
Golden
to a
Franklin
first
III,
down
bro.
as he
I'm really
runs
lit.
into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job
Golden
defensively.
Franklin III.
And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
I want to punch him in the face.
The offense
Hey, check this
stays
out,
put.
bro. He got
They
tip
failed
drill
twice
and pick
already in
artist.
this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. And he's got his tight end, Oliver.
I gotta look
A
at
curious
his stats,
decision to
I'm pretty
go
sure he got
for
a
it,
few
but it
picks
pays off with a first
that
down.
made him like that.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective,
We doing
able to stop him before he
XP
could get a
and
good head of steam going.
playoff too, right? Yeah.
Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Marcus Davenport picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Hey, pick your game up.
Throwing is Jackson.
Yeah, because this year it's all
That one
about
got
like
tipped, kind of
it's
threw
the
everything
Big Ten.
off.
Like, have you
brings
downloaded
up
it yet?
third.
He's second in the NFL in
Okay,
interceptions,
cool.
and you
Like,
understand
you'll
why.
see once
He
you
plays
get
a game
into
of
it,
great
because
intelligence,
it's
understands
kind of hard to
positioning,
explain because
and
you
has
can
a
literally
great
put up
ability to
anything
break
you
on the
want,
football when it's in the air.
but
So fun to watch
it's
his
what you
closing speed, and another
actually
example of it on
prefer
that play.
as a yes, my nigga, yes. You can definitely put up anything.
And he'll be
You can
brought
definitely put
down
up
at the
anything you want,
28,
make
and that
yourself
is
balance
well
in
short
the
of
third, but
first. They do
that
get
and
10
that is
back,
going
but
to
still
come
a ways
into
to
all
go
types
on
of
fourth.
accountability.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive,
So you can go to
picked up nice
95 with
yardage.
all
You
VCs?
don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down. But guess
Niggas
what?
gonna
It all
feel like
started
a rack
with what
on
happened
2K.
on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on
Nah, I'm
fourth.
not doing that.
Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it
You know I take that
deflating,
play
they've
down,
got to
right?
look at each other's eyes
Nah,
on
I'm
that
just
side
gonna
of the
go.
ball
You know I
and
take
take each
that play
other's
down from
measure.
behind, right?
You've got them backed up, perfect situation. And what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us.
Yeah, like,
Went
nigga,
ahead
I got a
and
jump
got
that
it
called
in that
Paint
position.
Beast,
That
man.
should
Paint
never
Beast.
happen.
Jackson, option right.
Paint
And
Beast,
he
my
went
nigga.
nowhere. Well,
And I
he
had
went
one that,
backwards, back to the 33.
yeah. No, he
It's
was
a
a
loss of
center,
four
but he
there,
can do a little
bringing
bit
up
of
second
everything that's in the
down.
paint, like rebound, dunk.
Throwing on second
makes you
and
go all
14.
the up. Yeah, you
Jackson.
can do it. I don't know. I think
And
it's
he's
how
taken
many
down
times
here
you make
by
your
the
play. You can make up to
Saints.
6 players. So
Marcus
once you up
Davenport
with that,
able
I
to
guess you're
record
done.
his 5th sack of the season.
Unless you have a
The
backup.
amount of
Yeah,
sacks that
like,
they've
ain't
absorbed
like
in this
last
game is
week, I
absolutely
just
extraordinary.
go up and
Let's
down
just
on my
face it.
defense, bro.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know if it's
Why
like
don't you put
day
in Josh
limit. I
Rosen?
think it's just
There's
how
Jackson
many
on
players
third
that
and
you make. Once you
long.
reach that
That's to
6
his
player
running
limit,
back,
you're done.
Leonard Fournette. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Going for it has paid off twice already on this drive. Can they convert again on 4th down? Let's see. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Being chased out
You
left.
know what? I should have went
Now he's going to let it go deep left
for the
side.
snap. That's Devontae Parker.
Oh, a ball batted in the air,
Nah,
and
I
now
went
it's
for the pick and got
intercepted.
fucked up.
Picked off at the 30. And they will
Shut up,
finally
brother.
get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. He's at it again, Charles. He had the
There you
pick
go.
6
There
last
goes
week.
alert.
Not a
There
pick
goes
6 here,
Franklin.
but an
There
interception.
goes
It's
Franklin.
another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass.
No, he
Oski
got-
tells your team to rally around and block.
Hey, yo, they
for
take
you.
off the visors when it's raining, too, bro. I noticed that. That's lit. I just noticed
This
that.
week, you got the Oski.
Give me
maybe
my
not a
fucking
touchdown,
slipper.
But boy, he's
Give me
playing really
my
well.
slipper.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook
you
up
signed
there
that boy.
time with Thomas.
You get
And
away.
it's 3rd down.
Hey, 95, 56. Check.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And now look at him go. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Yo, what the fuck is
And
wrong?
he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I don't care. I don't like him anyway. He fumbled last week and took off.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Let's go. Fumble.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
I play a lot, and somebody made his man
To
fumble.
start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
To throw again on second down. Breeze, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
His 13th NFL season now, Ted Ginn, still a reliable target for Drew Brees. 787 yards in 2017, just 5 games last year due to injuries, but he still has the wheels.
21.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Throwing now is Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Oh, shit.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now, Breeze again. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. The ball's out. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Ted Ginn. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead.
Oh, he caught that. I didn't see
Looks
that.
with the extra point. And that makes the score
wow, that was
14-7.
He put that bitch in there.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that could alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, Or they just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball.
Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Slam.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nope.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Going to get this to his rookie. That's Andy Isabella.
I wanted you to keep that if I can get that hit kick
After
off.
the catch, that one winds up going for 36. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Yeah, Swag is going to lay your shit out.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Hey, you know the funny thing is,
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially
he jump over him?
if the running back has skills like a receiver and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
So don't say nothing.
Yeah, I don't like Hunter Henry.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Spawn. No. Ball, try.
To throw again is Jackson. That's caught at the 1. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, T.Y., I appreciate
I wouldn't be surprised to see the
giving
next
my boy
step
time to get back
in
on the field.
utilizing this position.
No
It's to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
Check three. Left three. Watch twist.
Whoa.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
From the 27, Breeze.
That boy got up and caught the ball.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Catch the ball, son.
Bro, you've been going for a 4th down, too. I'm on the side. I'm
18.
The Saints on 4th down last year, 13 of 16, 2nd best in the league, and they'll try it here. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And he finds Cook. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
This is the one play that you can take your shot deep, bro.
Under 10. Check 26. He's coming. Double swing.
I'm not joking.
How you not get that?
Exactly.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right.
And they block the fucking kick.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
One set. Check.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
I don't know what I did wrong.
Dancing to his left. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the 1st.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Who's number 6? Oh, Nick Foles, A-Glove.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. They'll give Fournette another crack. And take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Let's go, team. Gonna be a long day, offense. Easy.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Kill.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
I'm shocked I got that far.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They go play action with Jackson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Check 24.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
That's a hold, bro. He held me.
This
Get me on the
into
ground.
the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Corey Grant, his first touchdown on the year. And they were able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And they will take a 7-point lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
He tripped over.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
But man, he's fluking.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Work that pocket, Drew. Work that pocket.
Bro, that shit was all passing the screen. How the fuck niggas slip in the open fucking field?
Now a play fake. Breeze.
Jesus.
And Gen's got it. And he'll have it past across midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time. Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Yannick Ngakoue able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he takes it across midfield to the 45.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Forced out to his left. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Brees. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Shit out y'all niggas. Hey, that's my fullback too, man.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Brees. He's got Gore. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Brees to throw. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
I'm dead serious. I'm not going
that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big game, didn't you?
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Chicago. No. Chicago.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
No, it's not.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Let's go.
I could burn him with you if you stop backing off.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
Oh, shit.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Frank Gore, a wannabe random dude.
Frank Gore.
Yes, Frank Gore is on the field.
Yeah.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Bang, bang. 61. Matchbox right.
Now Breeze. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain there of 21 yards. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Breeze going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
I really want to start this damn game over. I'm not going into the heart of the second without Mike Thomas. I will beat the fucking.
He's going to go on 4th down. And that'll be in.
I'm done. They dropping shit. I'm done.